On August 79, CE, the people of Pompeii woke up to an ordinary morning. Bakers were making bread. Merchants were opening their shops. Children were going to school. Gladiators were training in the arena. The city of 20,000 people was doing what it did every morning, living. By that evening, 20,000 people were dead. And the city they lived in was buried under 6 meters of volcanic ash, so completely that it disappeared from human memory for 1,700 years. The volcano above Pompeii was called Vesuvius. The Romans did not know it was a volcano. They did not have a word for volcano. They had been living in its shadow for centuries, farming its extraordinarily fertile slopes, building their city at its base, without understanding what it was. Vesuvius had been warning them for 17 years. In 62 CE, 17 years before the eruption, a massive earthquake struck the region around Vesuvius. It damaged Pompeii significantly. The Romans repaired the damage and rebuilt. They had no framework to connect an earthquake to a volcano. The warning came. They could not read it. In the days before, August 24th, the earthquakes intensified. Springs and wells dried up, the groundwater being absorbed by the heating rock below. Animals in the region became agitated. The warnings were everywhere. Nobody understood them. At approximately 1 p.m. on August 24th, Vesuvius erupted. The eruption column rose 33 kilometers into the sky, visible across the entire Bay of Naples. For approximately 12 hours, ash and pumice rained down on Pompeii. Some people fled. Others sheltered in buildings waiting for it to stop. Then the column collapsed. When a volcanic eruption column collapses, it does not simply fall. It becomes a pyroclastic surge, a wave of superheated gas, ash, and volcanic material, traveling at 700 kilometers per hour at temperatures between 300 and 700 degrees Celsius. Nothing in the path of a pyroclastic surge survives. It moves faster than any vehicle. It is hotter than any fire. It carries enough force to level buildings. The first pyroclastic surge reached Herculaneum, the town beside Pompeii, at approximately 1 a.m. Everyone in Herculaneum who had not already fled died in seconds. The surge that reached Pompeii killed everyone remaining in the city in the specific time it takes to breathe once. When archaeologists began excavating Pompeii, in the 18th century they found something extraordinary. The volcanic ash that buried the city had hardened around the bodies of the victims, creating perfect molds. As the bodies decomposed over centuries, they left hollow cavities in the hardened ash. In 1863, archaeologist Giuseppe Fiorelli began filling these cavities with plaster. What emerged were the people of Pompeii. In the exact posture of their final moments, a mother curled around her child, a gladiator still chained to the arena post. His owner had not unlocked him before fleeing. A dog twisted in agony on its chain. A family huddled together in a cellar where they had gone to wait out the ashfall and where the pyroclastic surge found them. These are not reconstructions. They are not representations. They are the exact bodies of real people at the exact moment they died, preserved in plaster for 2,000 years. Vesuvius is still active. 3 million people live within its danger zone today. The Italian government's evacuation plan requires moving 3 million people in 72 hours. Most experts consider it unworkable. The mountain that buried 20,000 people in one afternoon is still there, and the warning signs, the earthquakes, the ground deformation, the rising temperatures in the local springs, are still being monitored today. The people of Pompeii could not read the warnings. We can. The question is whether we